I'm joined by Tim Blair from the Daily Telegraph. He joins us from the Wimmera, and Mark Nicholson from Stepmate Studios joins us live from the wild streets of Melbourne. Mark, I've got to tell you, the first topic I want to raise with you, there's been so many concerns about knife crimes in Melbourne and machetes being used, but I can't believe the solution that they've come up with. They're going to have these boxes outside police stations and people are not handing in their guns, they're supposed to hand in their knives.
Yeah. This is another bright idea from the Victorian government. What a very clever tactic this is. Like, I don't know how many people are sitting at home with machetes and thinking, oh, I better put that in the box, or otherwise I might be found to be breaking the law. Like, these people are already criminals, and it's just funny that there's no incentive for people to be doing this. And they could have done a buyback, but obviously the Victorian government can't afford that. But 15,000 machetes they found on the street last year. 15,000 of these things are on the street. Imagine how many are actually still out there. That's just the ones that they found. I'm starting to think I wouldn't be giving my machete in. I'm thinking about getting one here in Victoria. I think it might be the only way to protect me.
It's just unfathomable. A machete amnesty. That's 15,000. It's extraordinary. And Tim, your good mate Mark Knight, who does the cartoons for the Herald Sun, what about this little image of driving into Melbourne when you come in from the freeway from the airport? He's got the big yellow machete. It seems to be quite fitting, Tim.
Mate, I've met a machete Australian in Melbourne. It was late at night in Carlton, inner city Melbourne, and a chap who was in some sort of argumentative stance with some of his former friends, I gather. He was waving a machete around like nobody's business. So I assume now that he's possibly been released from prison, he was taken away while we're out there looking at him, we assume that he'd be handing in his machete as well. But here's what a really clever police force would do, or a really clever government. Just arrest everyone who's showing up with machetes. Have a bunch of cops around and just, got you there, lad, and off you go.
Yeah, amnesty's over. You're under arrest.